כל פעם שאני עושה לייבסטרים אני אומר את זה, אומייגאד. וואו, אוקיי. כן. Ace Attorney Trilogy. אני קופץ בין לבין. אבל... Ace Attorney Trilogy. בואו נתחיל את הפרק. או בוי. אז פעם קודמת באייס אטרני התחלתי די שלוש טראל פורמר. הגעתי בצד טראל, עשיתי את האינבסטיגיישן ובוא נקווה שאני אצליח לעשות voice acting כי obviously בפברואר, 9:41, דיסקוד, דפנד לובי 2. אז דבר ראשון, להמניח את הכל, כי משום מה זה כל כך רועש. דבר שני, מה נוסף עם הספאם קודמת? אומייגאד, רגע. כמה דברים, אומייגאד! מה זה? פוקימון פלופלונס. אם אני לא טועה, פעם קודמת ניגשנו יותר לקריים סין שני שזה בעצם היה ה-Evidence Room בפוליס דפארטמנט. זה נורמלי נראה לי, זה פשוט סתם, זה של אמר. כן, זה של אמר. זה לא קשור, זה נתנה. ID! זה אינטרסטינג. מצב אחד שבו ברוס גודמן נכנס ב-5:14 ואז אדוורף נכנס ב-4:40. אם אני לא טועה זה בשביל זה. הסקול דרייבר שאין לו כלום. זה עוד משהו שכאילו הלכנו ל-investigation, אז זה לא רלוונטי. הבא זה ה-Lost Item Report. Lost Item ה-21 בפברואר. אותו תאריך שלבד. שבוסטמן ID, נראה שרוצה לרשום את ה-ID שלו ואז לא יודעים בכלל מה נעבר. פלופלונס. אוקיי. 3 מקומות של דם. יש את זה. Handprint left in the evidence room, the print is white. אוקיי, זה יותר מדי רועש. זה יותר מדי רועש, אני פשוט... רגע, איפה הכפתור הזה? הכפתור פשוט. whatever. שנייה. אני פשוט אמניח. פה. זהו. ואז נחזיר את הווליום ל2. אני לא יכול להתמודד עם זה. זהו. עכשיו זה עבר טוב. אוקיי, אז voice acting. וואו, לא עשיתי את זה זמן, מה? בוא נקווה שלא יהיה לי פאק-אפס. כי נראה לי היה לי הרבה פאק-אפס פעם קודמת. אוקיי. So, what do you think, Mr. Wright? I think the prosecution is as confused as we are. After all, the victim was murdered in 2 different places at the same time. And a different suspect was arrested for each of the crime scenes. Hi, Lala. לא ראיתי אותך בערך יום שלם? רק באמצע ל3? יופי, אתה בסדר? אוקיי. וואלה. Good morning, Mr. Wright. I apologize for yesterday. I was indisposed. I hope they didn't hold you too long for questioning. We just finished, actually. I'm used to all-nighters, though. So, how did it go? It says Mr. Wright suspects. The police are clueless. Fear as much, so struck the plea bargain. Plea bargain? What do you mean by that? Well, if I told them the truth behind this somewhat clueless murder, they won't seek capital punishment. That's what I mean, Ella. But Lana, don't tell me you! Much to my regret, I'm as much in the dark about this as they are. Miss Sky. We found trace of evidence of a certain person in the police department's evidence room. Shazaya Goodman. They belong to... Oh! Hey, well, they belong to Officer Jake Marshall. What kind of trace evidence? Blood-stained fingerprints, to be exact. Huh. That's the job card I have up my sleeve today. You do understand what this means, don't you? You already defend my sister? You're going to accuse Mr. Marshall? We have to play the cards we're dealt. Is that right, Miss Sky? Yeah, wow. Complications ותשע שלושה דפים! שאף אחד בצורה אחרת רלוונטי. חוץ משני אלה, טכנית. אבל whatever. Do what you have to do, Mr. Wright. אוקיי. 10 בבוקר, דסקות קוטום 9. בואו נתחיל! אוקיי. זה לא קלאסי. אוקיי, עכשיו זה נראה 2. לא יודע מה יש לי כל הזמן עורך את הזן בשביל לשמוע טוב. אני פשוט בודק על פי סטרימלאב, אז אני לא כזה בודק בהשתקה עכשיו. אוקיי. Court is out in session for the trial of Miss Lana Sky. The defense is ready, Your Honor. The prosecution is... I'm afraid you'll have to clarify. It takes 30 minutes by car to reach the police department from the prosecutor's office. Yet the victim, Miss Goodman, was slain in both places at the same time. But that's not physically possible, is it? What's more, the victim from the evidence room just disappeared. Yes, and the body eventually reappeared in the trunk of Mr. Edgeworth's car. Okay. Wow! This is one hell of a messed up trial. One of my duties as prosecutor is to present impartial evidence. Today I will present evidence relating to the murder of the police department. In so doing, I believe the way in which we should proceed will reveal itself. Now that's what sets Mr. Edgeworth apart. Sounds so on top of things. Even though he doesn't know what's going on himself. And that's supposed to be an admirable trait? Whatever. Well, let the trial resume. On the crime, what exactly transpired at the police department? Mr. Edgeworth, you may call your first witness. For it's the first witness, the prosecution calls the suspect of the murder that occurred at the police department. Makings, no? Suspect, You mean the so-called murderer? Get the makings! Woo boy! Things are going wild from the get-go. Hey, Mikins! Oh my god. כבר חוזר. אוקיי, חזרתי. ממשיך. Will the witness please state his name and occupation? Yes, sir. I'm Officer Mike Meekins, sir. Occupation is up. That will be murderer, sir. Meekins? ברצינית? So you're telling us you're a professional killer? So, who's this? I'm the one who did it. But you know what? I will never kill anyone again, sir. Not to believe me, sir. Actually, I like it to hear this. Sir! What you would call part of the younger generation, sir. Professional whose actions adults can't possibly comprehend. Please, Mr. Edgeworth, sir. Help me, sir. Officer Meekins. Yes, sir. Give us your report of the crime. Consider that an order. Yes, sir. As you wish. After all, I'm part of the generation that must be told what to do, sir. Can't fault them for a lack of enthusiasm. Aha. Crime report, sir. Okay, בוא נראה מה זה. Although it's not my normal duty, I was assigned to guard the evidence on that day. Spotted a suspicious man on the security screen and rushed into the room. I was only doing what I was trained to do, sir. I was suddenly attacked. What was my life? But I did it! But now I passed out. Until another officer smacked me awake. Wow! So the victim, Detective Goodman, attacked you. Do unto others before they do unto you. That's the Bacon's family motto, sir. I see. Then you fainted, and a colleague helped you regain consciousness. Yes, sir. Knocked me upside the head, sir. Very well. The front may begin its cross-examination. What I need here is more info to work with. Okay. מתחיל. Without someone on my duty, I was assigned to guard the evidence room. Surprised suspicious man scared him and never entered the room. So then I was trying to do a sudden attack. If I moved my life, then I did it. After I passed out, the general officer backed me away. ואם אני לא טועה, אתה לא יודע מי זה באמת. כמעט שביקשת ל-ID. הוא תקף אותך פשוט. In order to enter the evidence room, you need an ID card, am I correct? Precisely, sir. I have one right here around my neck. So then, your ID number should be listed on here, right? Oh! Okay. There it is! I found it! This is the one right here! Could you please realize the number? Yes, sir. It's 49895 596. That's my number, sir. 4989596. Oh! אז נכנסת פעמיים! כי יכול להיות שאתה זה רק 7. אז נכנסת פעם אחת ב-4:50, 10 דקות אחרי אדג'וורף, ואז אחר כך נכנסת עוד פעם עם מישהו שהיה לו את ה-ID של גוד. אוקיי. I see. Huh? But the number 4989596, it should have been used twice! Please explain, witness. It's no real mystery, sir. First, when I relocated the blue badge into the evidence room. And the second time is when I went to go get it after everything's sold out. See, it was during that second time when... Yes, sir. That was last apartment on the security screen. Okay! Interesting. אבל עכשיו יש לי פעמיים את מיקינס. עדיין יש את ה-4:20. שכל הדרכים האלה לכל הזמנים האלה הם מתאמים עם האוטופסי רפורט, נכון? כן. כל הזמנים פה הם תואמים לאוטופסי רפורט. בין 4 ל-5:30. בין 4 ל-5:30 יש 4:20, 40, 50, 15 ו-5:14 פעמיים. אז כן, יש לי מה עם האוטופסי. Something alive, and I did it. Something we're doing was changing outside we attacked. The Spartans are called them. So we are attacked. Can you please tell us exactly what happened to you? What was the knife? A knife! Detective Goodman pulled the knife from you. What happened then? Oh, we made charging onto him like that. He looked as surprised as I was. You aren't exactly the kind of person someone would want to run into. That's why I reacted, sir. Swung my arms like an octopus, struggling to detain him. That's how I got this gouge on my hand. Maybe if you would just keep your cool, your hand won't be... I saw the blood trickling down my arm. I panicked. Grabbed the man by his collar. But what happened then I did it? Hey! What exactly did you mean you say you did it? No, I don't. Did I? Really into kung fu films, sir. Got my lens guard out for just it. So snatch his knife from me. You took his knife. I spun him around to perform a disarming maneuver. Made sure to close my eyes like a man. See. Must have been desperate. The next thing I knew, his white coat was drenched in a sea of my blood. And then the next thing I know, yes? Punch me right in the face, sir! Don't bust out and tell other officers but we're awake. But what time did you regain consciousness? Now for so. But how am I supposed to know that? I was unconscious. Oh, right. According to the report from the officer that woke up the witness, it was about 5:30. It was about 5:30. get hit right in the head, too. What crying tears of pain. That's nice. I mean, it's just that you recovered from this. I came around now. Sure, finish my mission, sir. Your mission? Yes, sir. The Blue Badger, sir. I returned into the entrance before things got out of hand. Well, we can all rest easy now. This is what he was telling us yesterday. Well, let's try and give some more details from him. For starters, what was an officer from General Affairs Department doing there in the first place? Right, let's praise him for all his work. I knew that she first feelings, sir. Mr. Higgins, you work at the General Affairs Department, do you not? Yes, sir. I'm in charge of hiring new recruits, sir. Yikes! Now there's the scary part. Evidence transfer was taking place on the day of the crime, which meant many officers were given special tasks not ordinarily performed. I was just obeying the Blue Badger, sir. The Blue Badger? Yes, sir. The London Police must be created by Chief of Detectives, sir. Okay, הדבר הזה. Our strange shirt wasn't broken during the transfer process. That was my sole mission for the day, sir. See, sounds like a very important mission. After the award ceremony finished that day, there were so many people running around. I relocated the Blue Badger to the evidence room. Oh, that's why you went to the evidence room. Tell us, what did you see when you got there? Okay, second call. I believe we have a fairly accurate picture of what happened. Yes, Your Honor. Only one thing remains unclear. Was the man this officer murdered really the victim? He's got a point. Yes, Officer Meekins? With regard to that, sir. Take a look at this. It was sent to my jail cell. Chief Gann delivered it to me just this morning, sir. The chief delivered it? What is that? Videotape? Yes, sir. That's absolutely right, sir. A videotape, sir. It contains footage from the security camera in the evidence room. Mom?
Objection!
What? But I specifically asked if there was such a thing. I was told it had been mistakenly erased. That's quite a mistake. Which is the word I'm told, sir. Stuff I'm really good at. Looks like communication with the police department is as good as ever. Ha. Whoa! Let's have a look. Show us the video of you murdering the victim. Oh, please stop using the word murder, sir. It scares me. Video of a real murder. Just what are we getting ourselves into? Manotao, באמת. Oh. Okay. אין כלום. Oh, okay. Sure. ככה. Okay. Oh, now flat for far. Interesting. זה professional crime scene, רגע. Oh, meetings. Okay. וככה. Oh my god! believe we're all thinking the same thing. Okay, what deal was this unsettling feeling stirred within us? Huh? What the hell was that wriggling piece of plywood? Sir, that is the pride job of the entire criminal affairs department, sir. It's the Bill Badger, sir. Why am I not surprised this isn't going smoothly? Security video on a 2-chord record. Yes, well, anyway. This tape seems to prove that the witness did indeed encounter someone in the evidence room and some sort of... Oh, Your Honor, instead of relying on clearly incomplete footage, the witness's testimony will suffice. Is that alright with you, Officer Meekins? Yes, sir, as you wish, sir. Okay. His face can't be clearly seen in the video. There's no question that the other person was the Detective Goodman, sir. I mean, he opened the lock which required Detective Goodman's fingerprints to do. The locker he had opened is unquestionably Detective Goodman's locker, sir. So it must be. No one else could have opened it. Okay. What's this about a fingerprint? Each detective has been given a locker equipped with a fingerprint-activated lock. These locks ensure that each locker can only be opened by the detective it belongs to. Intriguing. That would mean the victim of the crime scene would have to have been Detective Goodman. Very well. The events may begin cross-examination. I don't know where this cross-examination will lead, but everything begins with contradictions. So that's where I have to start. Okay. First, simply see. There's no question it was Detective Goodman. He opens his lock, which of course the fingerprints. Lock open unquestionably is Detective Goodman. Must be him, no one else could have unlocked it. Oh my god! Only the same detective prints can unlock an independent lamp. Lights up when it's open. יש אור שדולק למשהו פועל? אחד. או! זה דולק! זה דולק! רגע אחד. Regularizes stretching and believability. Necessary. ואקח את זה. הלו, זה! ידעתי! Oh my god, ידעתי! Regarding the video contained on this tape, there's one thing in particular that seems rather strange. Strange? This contradiction leads to the possibility that the man may not have been Detective Goodman. What? This video contains such a contradiction? Objection! Interesting. Your Honor, I have a proposal. Yes, Mr. Edward. I propose we have the defense point out to us this alleged contradiction in the video. You will want me to point it out. Well, proposal accepted. Let's first for this piece of evidence. We'll now play the security tape. Mr. Wright, please show us the contradiction you speak of. Have to point out a problem in the video? This is the first time I ever had to do that. Okay. You can do it, Mr. Wright. It's so you can fast forward, rewind, or pause the video. Oh, perfect! למה לא הייתי יכול לעשות את זה בקוד רקורד? Just take a good look and be sure to point out the right thing. Please don't play it too many times. I can't stand watching this video. How did this guy ever become a police officer? Now then, Mr. Wright, please enlighten us. Where is the contradiction that indicates the man may not have been Detective Goodman? Take that! Zakal, the thing that's strange about this video has got to be this. Officer Wiggins! Sir, what do you mean, sir? Do you mean me, sir? As I understand it, the locker apparatus works like this. When you grab at the handle, a sensor reads your fingerprint. If it's a match, the light bulb turns on and the locker is released. According to my failed experience, that's how I understand it, sir. So, then something is seriously wrong with this picture. זה כבר דולק. עוד לפני שהוא בכלל בא. But to make the bridges with the handle to open the locker, let's wind it a little earlier. Here, notice the light? It's already lit. Precisely my point, Your Honor. The locker was already open before the victim grabbed the handle. Ah, oh my God! What the fuck? Or, what's the meaning of this? It's very simple, Your Honor. The locker wasn't locked on the day of the crime.
Objection!
Watch out. But the locker locks are controlled by an electronic system. When a door is shut, a sensor is triggered, and the locker is automatically locked. Oh, I know. Must have broken down. Of course, I'm not an expert in this. There's no likelihood, Your Honor. The sensor will detect and report any malfunction. Well, it just goes to show. Novices should keep their mouth shut. Well, לפחות זה היה possibility. Do you have an explanation? Me? Yes. Why wasn't the locker locked? Me, Your Honor? Yes, you see, this isn't exactly my field. What do you think, Miss Scientific Investigator? כן, מה את חושבת, אמא? Maybe something like jam the system sensor? Oh. תחזיר אותי לסרטון! רק אם הייתי יכול להזיז את זה מהר יותר. אם אני זוכר נכון, הכפפה נפלה. ואומרים פה שזה extremely thin rubber glove. או בעברית פשוטה, כפפת גומי. מה מיוחד בזה? גומי מבטל מעבר חשמל. מפה הסנסור נשאר פתוח. Something jammed the sensor. Say, there's something else that seems out of place in this video. Yeah, I thought so too. There's got to be another clue somewhere in this footage. Very well. Let's inspect the video once more. The locker wasn't locked, Mr. Wright. Please point out the cause. And the fast forward. Ano yung dami niyong master? Bum bum bum. Akpapa! May gel everyone. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. There, Akpapa! Please watch closely. This is the continuation of the part 1, the part I showed you earlier. למה אין מוזיקה? זז אחר כך לפה וכפפה. בום. What's this? Something white fell out of the locker. But sir, it's been my expense that things fall out when doors are open. Not to fall out at whole great distances are open. We can't be sure that item wasn't completely inside the locker to begin with. What do you mean? The sensor triggers the lock when the door is shut. What if something was inserted, say, between the sensor and the door? Inserted? בדיוק. Oh boy. The white thing wasn't inside the locker. It was stuck between the door and the sensor. Oh, hang a second, I'm so... She's on my tie. 3 times I get stuck in the door when I get out of my patrol vehicle, sir. The door closes, oh, yeah. The object would have been extremely thin for the door. Not only that, it would also have to block electrical currents. זה למה אני אמרתי גומי! לא פוקימון! It would need to be an insulator. Yes, an insulator. But the crime scene... The shoes will be something that fits their description! Sir, insulator, I think I finally got this figured out. Very well. For the defense, please present the relevant evidence. This insulator that was stuck between the door, the locker door. Akfafa! Cha-ching! About this in the locker. A thin rubber glove. We can't be sure that was in the victim's locker. It has the tags that... It has a tag that says SL9 incident. The video seems to depict the victim opening the locker. But that wasn't the case. The little lamp attests to this. On the day of the crime, even I could have opened that locker. Is this not so, Officer Meekins? They're so... That's it! Stop this vehicle! Oh my god! Order! So we have to believe that then that the victim, all this with the stuff in the evidence, was not Detective Goodman?
Objection!
Did I be misled, Your Honor? What do you mean, Mr. A? The defense has merely demonstrated a possibility, and nothing more. The victim in this video was indeed Bruce Goodman. Prosecution will offer one more testimony to prove this. What? Officer Means, please testify about this. Me, sir? Not sure what you're referring to, sir. Oh, you mean that, sir? Of course, sir. Is this a joke? Very well. Begin your testimony. Mr. Manstein, okay, Modish. There's one other thing that proved the mayor was Detective Goodman, sir. To enter the evidence room, one must use their ID card. An ID card is used as a record. At the time of the crime, the detective had to use his card. An ID card record. I see. I have the ID card record right here, Your Honor. The ID used at 5:14. He stabbed the victim. Just before the crime. Yes, without doubt, this is the victim's ID. However, one thing does strike me as unusual. Several hundred cases should have been due to transfer. Why were there so few people using this room? This particular evidence room is only used for storing certain special cases. Special cases? Extremely violent cases involving police staff. Just hearing that makes my hair stand on end. Me too, although it doesn't make much of a difference. Pheonix! Bebet! There were only a few case up for the transfer there, and most were cleaned up by noon. Right, I see. Now, let us move on to the cross-examination. Okay, cross-examination. Again. After the pose of a stated movement, enter a covered ID. His record. After the crime detective had to use it. His ID card. Very interesting. Find the prosecutor's office crime scene. יש מצב שהלוסט אייטם report קשור בעצם ל-ID card? שזה למה יש את ה-ID של גודמן פה? אני מוכן לנסות. יולו! Oh my god! Wait one moment, Officer Meekins. I'm not gonna waiting, sir. I have the victim's ID card right here. I found it at the crime scene. That makes sense. When I say crime scene, I'm referring to the evidence room at the police department. I mean the other crime scene. The underground parking lot at the prosecutor's office. Your Honor, I have one piece of evidence present. It's a very important clue regarding the victim's ID card. Last item report, something half completed. But it shows that the woman had lost something on the day of the crime. Something important enough to fill out this report. Let me guess. You believe there's something to be his ID card, right? I can't say for sure, but there's high probability. On the day of the crime, Detective Goodman was not carrying his card. My God. More. Stop. What does this all mean? It can only mean one thing. It doesn't require much thought. The main officer we get secured in the evidence room was not Detective Goodman, but rather the man who stole his ID card. Order! Does the prosecution have a response? Edgeworth? I have only one thing to say to the defense. Bravo, Mr. Wright. Bravo! Allow me to summarize the defense's argument. At 5:15 on the day of the crime, the man in the evidence room, Officer McKinsey counted, was not Detective Goodman. There are two grounds to support this. First, the locker in the evidence room was already unlocked. Second, the victim lost his ID card. Am I correct so far, Mr. Wright? Yes? What's he up to? That being the case, we must inevitably arrive at a single conclusion. If the victim in this video is a fake, then the murderer in the evidence room is also fake. In other words, the security camera does not show the instant of the murder. That is... well, I guess that's right. Something wrong, Mr. Wright? Moments ago, you seemed content to be pointing your finger around. This isn't going to end well, Maka! Well, it seems you finally realized. Maze! Exactly, but you've gone to such lengths to prove. Explain yourself, Mr. Edward. The defense has already done the explaining for me. The victim in this video is a fake, which means a murder did not take place at the police department at 5:15 on the day of the crime. So the real crime could only take place at one location, the underground parking lot. At the prosecutor's office, the murderer being Miss Lana Sky, the defendant. The evidence is compelling. A trustworthy witness observed the moment the defendant used the murder weapon. Oh my God! No! Oh my God! I knew that testimony was way too shabby. It was all trapped from the beginning! The activity in this evidence room is quick. Many questions and answers. But that was the victim officer making it. Where did this person disappear to? However, Strauss' purpose is to examine only the murder detected Briscoe. Just so, Your Honor. Oh my God, no! Mr. Wright, you have to do something. First law. Oh my Lord. What do I do? How am I supposed to get myself out of this mess? Objection!
Objection!
It's a bullshit! One moment, Your Honor! What now, Mr. Wright? Don't tell me you're objecting to what you've just proven. Of course not! I always struck right into the prosecution's trap. What are you talking about? This cross-examination has proven one thing and one thing only. The security video did not show the actual murder. מה עוד חסר? Oh. However, it cannot be said it is unrelated to the murder at the park in the murder to the murder in the parking lot. Specifically, large amount of blood traces were found in the evidence room. The defense demands further explanation to the truth of the matter. Mr. Edgeworth? Yes, Your Honor. If this court were to examine this murder, other witnesses will be necessary. The prosecution prepared? I'm sorry, Your Honor. The prosecution considered the incident in the police department to be unrelated. We have not prepared any other witnesses for this incident. This just might be my chance. I have to call Texas Ranger to the stand. Huh? My Jake! What? Jake? Mr. Wright, do you mean? Your Honor! The mental actor requires a specific witness! Oh, what do you have in mind? Someone may have the reason to know the truth. Not the truth. The truth about the activities that took place in the evidence room. The prosecution requests to hear this person's name before deciding whether or not to comply. Very well then, Mr. Wright. This person whom you would have testified. What is her name? Jake!
Take that!
Officer Jake Marshall. Why him? Can't Edgeworth know everything just yet. He's in charge of the evidence room. I feel we should hear what he has to say. Prosecution agrees on the defense's request. Since he was responsible for guarding the room, we should hear his testimony. Fortunately, he works in the police department. We should need longer than 20 minutes to prepare. Okay. Very well. The court will take a 30-minute recess while the witness is supponated. Will the prosecution please prepare the witness during this time? We will, Your Honor. Court is now in recess. וואו. זה היה משהו. אחרי זה 32 דקות, דפנט לובי 2. There is no stopping you, is there, Mr. Wright? Huh? What do you mean? You called for Jake Marshall. It seems you figured everything out. I haven't figured anything out. כי אני לא הבנתי למה בכלל להביא את ג'ייק? כאילו, כן. הפיגרפרינט שלו כן היה מדם, כן, אבל עדיין. וואו. Emma who knows everything. Emma. You always know everything. Why don't you just tell us? He's trying to strike his hardest to protect you. I don't recall asking for his protection. How can you be so cold? Don't you trust us? Not just me? Hope I'm not interrupting anything, pals. Gumshoe! Gagati lecha! Oh, my God. Oh, hello. Gumshoe? Oh, guess I am. I'll come back later. Gumshoe, Lega! Where did you think of Gumshoe? What is it? Gumshoe! You got a lot of nerve, pal. Make your detective run all around while on duty. Oh, you got me here. I've seen happier people at funerals. Sorry, detective. You better be, pal. Hey, 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 hey. I didn't see you there, cheap prosecutor Scott. It's okay. So, have you brought what I asked? You mean this, right? My apologies, detective. Due to my present circumstances, I was forced to use Mr. Wright's name when making my request. My name? Never in a million years would I have thought it was you who asked me. God ordered to bring me the SO9 incident files. I'll need them by noon. Talk about crazy. The SO9 incident? But that's... I found Mr. Wright, I need them. So I had them brought here. למה צריכים לדעת את המידע של 10-9? Here. You might do well to eat them. Can't believe you, Chief Prosecutor, were a witness in the case. This guy was a witness? That's not inside file. File for Joe Dark killings sold 2 years ago. Joe Dark killings? What's that? Myself. Girls, perpetrator Joe Dark, serial sentence death. Joe, Eve, Gilby, Jeff Bates, Jason Knight, Rachel Moss, Neil Marshall? Neil Marshall? Jake? אפשר להסביר את זה לרגע? Head prosecutor Miles Edgeworth, witnesses Lana Sky, Emma Sky. Investigation task force. Executive investigators Damon Gunn, Lana Sky. Head investigator Bruce Goodman, investigators Jake Marshall, Lana Angel Star. Megaton! Edgeworth, Lana, Emma. Gaunt, Lana, Bruce, Jake, Angel. כולם קשורים ל-10-9. אדרוף, לאנה, אמה, אנג'ל, ג'ייק, גאנט וברוס. רק גמשו ומיקינס לא קשורים לזה בכלל. וואו. Interesting. you don't want anything to do with serial murderers. Oh, what? Now that I've brought you your stuff, you're just gonna ignore me? Emma? But why? Why is your name in here? את, למה, כל אחד אחר. זה נתן איכות וגם שממיקס, כל מי שמופיע פה קשור לקייס הזה. What the fuck? What? My name's in it. I don't know. Unless... No. Couldn't be. Lana. This SL9 is that... קראו לזה ג'ו דאו קילינגס. או דאו קר. הם כבר מדברים על איידי סמניום פיילס. אז דאוק או דאוקה? אני פשוט אגיד דאוק. That's the classification number the police filed it under. 2 years ago, the rest of the world knew it as the Joe Dark Killings. Joe Dark. No. No, Lana! That's over! No! לא! זה לא נגמר! זה לא נגמר! ספציפית אומרים ש-10-9 זה היה הסיבה לשינוי של כל הדברים שיש פה. של אנג'ל וג'ייק. 10-9 היה הסיבה לזה. 100% זה לא נגמר. Oh, wait! She ran away. You know what? I just remembered. Gotta be some. Sorry, pal, but I'm out of here. Bye, Gumshoe. Jake Marshall, Angel Saul, Damon Gone, Miles Edward. Not to mention Lana and Emma. Everybody involved in this case is connected to those killings 2 years ago. This case can't be just a coincidence. זה מה שאני אומר. Knowing you, you just might be able to figure it out. Time to get back to trial, Mr. Wright. Best of luck. Better take a good look at this file. I don't see this up. Oh my god, I'm sedating! Okay. כמה זמן זה? שעה. שעה זה week! זה week sauce! זה easy! סמניום פיילס גורם לי להישאר יותר זמן. טריילר! בואו נמשיך! I don't care! 12-14, דיסקול, קונטרול 9. I don't care יותר! לא אכפת לי! אני ממשיך את זה! The court will have reconvened to the trial for the trial of Miss Lana Sky. Emma didn't come back. Allow me to call the next witness to the stand. The officer in charge of guarding the evidence on the Delta crime. Jake Marshall! Witness, please state your name and occupation. Me, Bond. Oh, I'm just a man, same as you, wandering the trails of civilization. Law, Jake? יש שתי דברים של את explanation. דבר ראשון, זה, ודבר שני, זה. אני לא מתעלם כזה בקלות, זה למה אני לא יכול לקרוא את זה עכשיו. Occasionally helping the elderly cause intersections when needed. Yes, we get it. Oh my god, you're a patrolman. As for my name, you listen hard enough, you can hear the howling wind calling it out. To be exact, it's Jake Marshall, Your Honor. Howling wind? I've never heard that one described that way before. Now, Mr. Marshall, let me ask you something. You may have talked about in the evidence on the day of the crime. On the day the crime took place. Is this correct? Correct the papers, father. What do you mean? A desperado soul is as boundless as the desert sands. No paper can sum it up. Maybe it's best if we get on with this quickly. Look, I like to be continued. As the Hamlet. Please share us with your testimony on the day of the crime. In plain old English. Day of the crime. Oh boy. My job is to keep a wary eye on that bald orchid. Guess I was supposed to make rounds 3 times a day, but that ain't my style. Besides, there was protected by 2 security systems anyway. I was alright. I was at the street side saloon at the time it went down. I'm just an innocent traveling man, so if you're out of ammo, it's time I hit the trail. Whatever. Kids don't particularly care for your attitude. Kids don't care for your beard, but you don't see me complaining. Wait a minute. What do you mean by 2 security systems? I mean the security cameras and the ID card reader. I reckon even a cowpoke like you knows about these. Well, yes. What about the fingerprint activated locks and the evidence locker? On the evidence lockers? Fingerprint activated locks? What kind of newfangled dungy chick? What? Gooey chicks are those? He's not being very helpful. He's not that good with machines or with following orders. Everyone's got their weaknesses. Now don't they, Mr. Prosecutor? Oh my god! Okay, they can prosecute. This one seems like trouble. Thanks, right? It's all yours. Whatever! Hanggang pa sa lang ganagamit solo. That was supposed to make reference to the style, besides the protected by security systems. Found the bud was sit down saloon and temp went down, and just since I've been traveling, safely I remember I hit the trail. The sheriff's bell? Why were you laying in a place like that? Eating spaghetti. What? Not even angels think lunches get picked up with parlors. Longos spit sepia pasta. You mean to tell us that your police days to eat some noodles? No, desperados eat tacos, partner. That's not what I meant. Have this at least taught you a lesson. That's strange. It's just usually where it says, did you not want the race this year? You used to be a detective, so you have used the evidence from in the past, correct? Of course. Back in the day, my locker was a gold mine of evidence. And yet, you don't know about the fingerprint locking mechanism? Sorry, partner. I ain't got the machines. I couldn't tell you how a bike works. That's quite, incredible! The sensors on the locker, heroes, cannot be seen. It's well known that some detectives are unaware of their presence. Now that I mention it, the little coach said something like that too. Alec, doesn't seem this is relevant to the crime. Tell us what you were doing in the crime. When the crime took place. Say it saloon. יש לי חוש פה. האמת. זה.
Objection!
Okay. Officer Marshall, does that strike you as odd? That is, you're being called in to testify like this? After all, you weren't in the security room at the time of the crime. And yet you dragged me down here. Explain yourself, partner. It's quite simple. You left a very large trail behind at the scene. Or, to be exact, a handprint. That's a real good partner. Like I said, I'm the caretaker of that crypt. I pay my respects. That is, to make my rounds about once a month. So in the actual my fingerprints would be in there.
Objection!
I only wish it were, officer. But, you see, the fingerprints were covered in blood. Wait, this. What's the meaning of this? But the fingerprints were crime scene. The blood was wiped away, however. A luminal test clearly reveals this. Well, Officer Marshall? It seems to me they ain't the person in this room with a head on his shoulders. I take it you have an explanation then, Officer Marshall. About the blood-stained fingerprints? Well, maybe get a testimony about your fingerprints. Found at the scene of the crime. Okay. Blood-stained fingerprints. Like I said, it's only natural for my fingerprints to be dab and through. Well, they just happen to be at the same place as the blood-stained hand. The moment I touched the locker where my fingerprint was my chance. The blood stain and the fingerprint are completely unrelated. But then you know the murderer was wearing gloves. Huh? See? I had nothing to do with it. The witness's explanation appears valid. Although there's no room for doubt. My life wouldn't be fun without any doubt, partner. אבל עדיף שגם תהיה כנה ולא תסתיר דברים. Jake? The defense will now cross-examine the witness. This guy's hiding something, I can feel it. Now's my chance to prove it. Okay, Jake. So natural. Convenient, okay, but the man that's going to okay when the mother was chance. Okay, you know the mother was wearing gloves. I know because I'm a clock though. So then, what about the bloody handprint? Well, the mark. It's no mystery. Please explain. My locker is covered with my fingerprints. It's just so happened. But I touched the logo with my fingerprint was by chance. I don't touch the logo with my fingerprint by chance.
Hold it!
The chances of that happening are a million to one. On the contrary, one could argue that the opposite, just the opposite. The chances are of that not happening are a million to one. Get one thing straight, Paul. Think God and get no reward for me with a mere fingerprint. Wanna know why? Because I'm unrelated, or I didn't know the way I was wearing gloves. אני עכשיו רוצה לראות את זה. אני לא בטוח. ישימו של ה-security footage.
Objection!
אוקיי, זה לא. There's some that's gonna reverse the contradiction in that same one. אוקיי, לא. כן, לא.
Hold it!
Unrelated? There's different as night and day. Okay, I like cereal and cereal. Aha. One's got to do with breakfast, while the other's type of murder. Right. Though seemingly alike, they are totally different. זה יותר מדברים על איך שאומרים את זה. מתי שרושמים את זה אפשר להבין את ההבדל בין קורנפלקס לבין רוצח סדרתי. I didn't see what hominisms have to do with this. Homonyms, סליחה, homonyms. My god. Then another man was wearing gloves.
Hold it!
How do you know that? Well, maybe you're not lawyer, but I still do my job and keep up on the reports. There was a blood stain in the scene, although to be left by the murderer. That's right. It was found in the gumshoes locker. However, no fingerprints were detected on that handprint. Oh yeah, I can try that too. So that would mean the murderer wearing gloves happened to place their hand down Jake Marshall's, Officer Marshall's fingerprint. That's the only logical conclusion. And let's squirm out of this one. We're gonna find something decisive to that Officer Marshall of this crime. אפשר להגיד, אז מה הפואנטה לזה שנמחק בעצם הפרינט? הזה, אבל לעומת זאת הפרינט השני לא. אבל מצד אחר... אני לא יודע. יולו. לא, אוקיי. שאלה הזאת מה הפואנטה בכלל? זה ה-security video? לא. אולי security video ל-wearing gloves. לא, אוקיי. רגע. קטע הוא על פי לוג'יק, לפי מה שרוצים להגיד פה, נראה לי. זה שההנדברק ששמו פה קשור בעצם לכפפות שהוא בעצם שם. אבל זה בלתי אפשרי בגלל הסיבה הפשוטה שהבלו בדג'ר עמד פה. יש את זה. רגע, מה אני אגיד את זה וזה הסרטון? כי יש שם משהו שצץ מהלוקר אחר כך. לא. אוקיי. There's a hand, ghosting handprint. Where the touch along her. הלוג'יק הזה הוא בלתי אפשרי בגלל הבלו בדג'ר. Bloodstain and fingerprint are completely unrelated. Oh my god, איזה מסובך זה! הראש שלי מתחיל לחוף. אלוהים!
Objection!
לא. my god! אני אשאל את זה?
Hold it!
That's because you, how do you put it? Pay your respects once a month? Yeah, that's right. That and one more. How long I haven't to be mine. What? What do you mean? I mean what I said. That's the dog I used when I was a detective. The locker I still use. All that's in there now, though, is a heap of broken dreams. I see. It would be strange if my prints weren't all over that locker. But at least fingerprint data was never removed from that locker's programming. He must have been using the fingerprint lock all this time without even knowing it. Find a bloody handprint on Marshall's own locker the print happened to find. Okay. I was starting to see the picture upon. The picture? The silver and the desert. It's just food for the buzzards. Well, there's only one reality, and that's this. A security tape. So long as my trail isn't in there, you can't say otherwise. אז כן, זה היה מחזק מה שאמרתי קודם, זה הלוקר שלו, זה למה יש את זה. זה הלוקר של מרשל, ואז פה אין כלום, ואז לקראת הסוף יש משהו שצץ. ידעתי. This isn't getting us anywhere, Mr. Wright. Please consider carefully where you're going with this cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Now then, continue your testimony, Officer Marshall. Too bad it wasn't me in that video, partner. Oh, it is! It is! זה כן אתה בצילום.
Objection!
Nope. Huh.
Hold it!
What do you mean by that? You want to time it to this crime? Is that right, partner? If so, that video is the only direct evidence you have.
Objection!
But the video is next to useless. It's full of blind spots. Blind spots? Places you can't see. The camera is panning back and forth. The floor isn't shown. If someone was familiar with the camera's position, they might even remember even being caught on tape.
Objection!
We don't have time for your speculations, Mr. Wright. Mr. Wright, you can show us this evidence in this video that indicates Officer Marshall was present. Please do so now. Yes! Very well. Allow me to point out a mistake, Officer Marshall. Tread carefully, Mr. Wright. Or you might wind up being the one making the mistake. And here was it. Now then, let's have another look at the video. Charged as a crime piece of evidence of the witness, Officer Jake Marshall. And here was it. זה בסוף! Vikings. רגע, לא, rewind. נכון, אני אומר לא יכולה, אתם צניתי. אני חייב לעצור ממש בסוף. אבל רגע, לפחות אני אסמן את זה. פה. זה איפה שזה היה. Back to the security camera. It's a mistake if you will not forget, Officer Marshall. The days are short in Texas, and so are our tempers. Could you sum up what you say in 8 words or less? Very well. You can clearly be seen in this video. Exactly 8 words. No, not bad, father. The key? Lies in the silver locker is shown in the video. Wow, the white cloth said that. That was the witnesses, I believe. Now let's go over the video a bit. Hi, Mickens. Bye, Mickens. Oh! Oh, my clock! It's gone! What's the meaning of this, Officer Marshall? When the crime took place, the white cloth wasn't there. Then it suddenly appeared. There's only one explanation. Officer Marshall, you weren't the evidence at the time of the crime. That's why you opened your locker when the camera turned away. What? Sit down. Whoa. All yours. Sorry, Bob, but you got the wrong man. So long as my locker was open. That doesn't mean I'm the one who opened it. They literally can. They got a fingerprint system. The murderer needed to hide something, so he opened the locker and stuck it in. It's not my fault I happened to choose mine. A fingerprint locking system! Why is everyone staring at me like I'm a wanted man? Captain Guilty! This guy's just playing dumb. He really doesn't know. I hate you rain on your parade, but yet you're the person who's opened that particular locker. Oh yeah, I call your bluff. You say I opened that locker, now prove. A fingerprint system. Fingerprint sensor. We talked about this earlier today. The lockers can only be opened by the detectives they belong to. What kind of place does this? Well, the detectives did mention something about this. In any case, the locks aren't that obvious. There are some people on the force that don't know about the fingerprint locks. Ken! So, Sheriff, what do you have to say in 8 words or less? My God. I've only got one word for you, Pop. Oh, yeah! Oh my God! Zayamaniak! Order! Wait, let's explain yourself. This is a joke. It's the worst I've ever heard. I assure you, this is no joke, Officer Marshall. Now then, please tell us what were you doing in the evidence room at the time of the crime? Well, please answer the question. What is he now, a bullfighter? That's alright, Officer Marshall. I believe we can figure the rest out from here. We can? Have a look at these floor plans. There's no place for someone to hide in the evidence room. Yet Officer Mickens didn't see Officer Marshall. And so, where was the witness? It seems Mr. Wright has an answer. That's right! The only possible conclusion! Well then, let's hear it. Where was Officer Marshall at the time of the crime? מי קצרה ככה? מי שעבר ככה קודם הגיע לפה. מי קצרה ככה זאת אומרת שאין אף אחד באזור הזה, ואז אחר כך רואה פה רואה אותה גודמן שתוקף אותה עם סכין. אם ככה, בגלל שמיקי ראה אותו בכלל, זה חייב להיות רק גודמן. Take that! Officer Marshall was standing right here! Here? But that's where the victim, the Goodman was! Correct! Unless the man wasn't Detective Goodman. Everything in this video is Officer Marshall. It was you, just up like Detective Goodman.
Objection!
But it's preposterous. Officer Meekins witnessed the detective at the crime scene. Once he saw the man's face, he would know for sure.
Objection!
Don't we all know that Officer Meekins did not know Detective Goodman? He also testified about the man's reaction when confronted. As to show his ID card, how did the Goodman respond? Pull the knife! Something about the officer's story puzzled me. If the man had his ID card, why didn't he just show it? Yes, he would have needed it to enter the evidence room, so he must have been carrying it. That's just simple. He couldn't show it. As you can see, Detective Goodman's picture on his ID card. Oh, I get it. If he showed that, his cover would have been blown. Officer Mickey could realize the man wasn't Detective Goodman. Did I really say this to Officer Marshall? You've got quite an imagination, partner. We've got a term for that. It's called circumstantial evidence. Circumstantial evidence? He's still denying it. I'm going to do better than that to break it, detective. And it's harder than it for me. I just outbuzzed the victim. Can't say I particularly care for your uncooperative disposition. Can't say I care for your beer, but you don't see me complain. Whoa, Jake! Well, I'm sorry. Do I have any evidence proving beyond a shadow of doubt that Officer Marshall just up as the victim? Well, like anything, I don't have anything like that. I can see fear in your eyes, Bob. Since you're the one who couldn't take the desert heat. This can't be happening! It's obvious! It's so obvious he's the one! What can I do? Shut up, Bob! It looks like your lack of experience has finally been exposed. I'll pass on to you what someone told me when I was just starting out. When you've run into a wall with no place to go, return to the basics. Obviously שכחתי להשתיק את הטלפון, איזה יופי. The basics? For me, that would be what Mia used to tell me. Pheonix, try figure outside the box. Good. I shouldn't look for proof that Officer Marshall was in disguise. But rather I should look for evidence that came about because he was in disguise. Why did you think this locker was open in the first place? What do you mean? There's no reason for Officer Marshall to open his locker at the time of the crime. If he did, despite the chance it might be discovered later as it has been. Which means he didn't originally plan to open his locker. According to the defense's argument, Officer Marshall dressed up as Detective Goodman at the time of the crime. Then, after the crime was committed, he opened his own locker for some unknown reason. The fact that a white cloth is sticking out of the locker seems to indicate that he opened it in order to prove the cloth inside. So, what exactly is this piece of cloth? Perhaps the video is the key to all unanswered questions. I don't have any evidence, so the video's not my only shot. Yalla, I don't care. Well, let's take yet another look at the security tape. After committing the crime, the witness opened the locker to put away the white cloth, which shows why the witness had to open his locker. אז זה משהו אחרי שהוא מופיע, אבל לפני שהוא נעלם. הנה, אפשר לחש פה. Aha! Dumb shots on my Mickey's, obviously! You know the Mickey's. For some reason, you disguised yourself as Detective Goodman and entered the evidence room. Though I don't know to what end. Yet. Yeah. However, something unexpected happened. Officer Meekins barged in on you. When asked to show your ID card, you pulled a knife on him. However, Officer Meekins panicked, and the white cloth you were wearing was soiled with blood. A bloody white coat. You couldn't just walk out like that. So you hid the coat in your locker. Not bad, partner. Okay! Wow! Now then, Officer Marshall, are you ready to tell us the truth? Looks like I underestimated y'all. I hope you're happy now, Mr. Edgeworth. 2 years ago, if you were only half as persistent as you are today, we all wouldn't have to be here now. Now, would we? Officer Marshall, tell about what you did. All of it. All right. It seems the time has come. Lema Marshall. Marshall's confession. I had to do it that day. I couldn't just stand by and let it die. Stole the victim's ID, and just like them, I planned to take out the evidence. I wasn't expecting Officer Meekins. I knocked him out, and managed to escape. I knew which areas would be caught on the camera. There wasn't any murder in the evidence room at 5:15. Okay. So the supposed victim was really you. But there's one thing I still don't understand. Traces of large quantities of blood were found on the floor of the evidence room. If no one was murdered, then how could that be? Officer Meekins managed to cut his own hand. I guess he's the donor. It It was way too much blood for such a small donation. Okay. I could let it die. Mom! When you say it, you mean... Do you even have to ask Bob? The SL9 incident. 2 years have passed since that case was closed. Was going to completely end with the Jen's world that day. Oh, if I have anything to do with it, that incident's not over. But what did you hope to accomplish by sneaking into the evidence room? When the case is closed, only the case's lead detective can look through the evidence. I want to try to look at it myself one more time. No matter what the cost. I don't care what anyone says, partner. That case is mine. But Officer Marshall wasn't in charge of that investigation. Why does he care so much about it? That day was my last chance. That's why I started things like it just to play him like a plan. Yes, you see, Bob. Wait a second there. Neil Marshall. Marshall עוד הוא כזה כנראה אח שלו. או לא יודע. מישהו קרוב אליו לפחות. I planned out the count evidence. I was expecting meet-cutes. Matrix, escape in which areas, there was an email at 5:15.
Hold it!
Why are these guys so much Detective Goodman? I didn't make it look like the Goodman was carrying out the evidence transfer. I'll be honest for stealing evidence. Which won't get me anywhere. So we needed to follow the security camera. And the detective's ID card? Sold out the morning of this. So that really was when Goodman started filling out that lost time report. I returned his ID card. I left it on the floor in that prosecutor's office. Parking lot. The ID card I found was left there by Officer Marshall. So, essentially, you managed to succeed despite your lack of foresight. What do you mean, Paul? I mean the fingerprint activated lock, of course. No matter how well you disguise yourself, you can't change your fingerprints. Under normal circumstances, you wouldn't have been able to open that locker yourself. But it could because a rubber glove just happened to be stuck in the door. That means Detective Goodman must have opened the locker before Officer Marshall.
Hold it!
But the blood found the scene zone indicates a cracked place. What are you, blind? But I'm showing all that tape is me. And I'm not dead yet, partner. So, you stole the evidence from the locker? Actually, no I didn't. Why not? When I opened the locker, the evidence was already gone. Oh, Mom! Okay. זה נכון בטעם הזה שגודמן היה לפני משהו, אבל עדיין? What? Seriously, where is that evidence? Still missing, Your Honor. Detective Goodman's locker was already empty. Someone else stole the evidence. I have a feeling we would wind up here sooner or later. Everyone volunteers related in some way to that case. But I think I'll get another look at the files. Get right here, sir. זה לא נראה לי רלוונטי. לא, לא צריך את זה. אוקיי, לא, אוקיי. חשבתי שזה ייתן לי משהו, כי זה 100% אומר לי משהו מהקייס פיילס, שכבר קראתי הכל. אולי צריך להמשיך לעשות פרסים? You pulled a knife on Officer Meekins, and you tried to drive him off? Let's just say I was a little surprised. Oh, you planned on being in the evidence room no more than 5 minutes. I didn't think I would actually come in during that short time. Oh, Meekins. Sally is a 1 in a million type of person. They get detective from an intruder and demanding to be shown his ID. I'll have to think a little more about his race this year. Why did Andrew get so much influence? Anyway, Brother Soul found me, and I ended up calling him slightly. So it had to turn out that way? With me knocking him out and everything? By the way, what happened to your knife? Oh, you mean this one? I don't know what to say! So you knocked Officer Meekins out and... managed to escape! I know jails would get caught on cam. So you did our research beforehand. Those who go into deserts unprepared don't leave long, Paul. I didn't think it would make a difference though. Security tape is erased every 6 hours. All I had got is planned. No footage would have been left. However, you blooded your coup with your struggle with Officer Meekins. Someone was in the security room when I came out. The jig would have been up. Opened my locker and stashed it in there. What was Officer Meekins doing during that time? What else? He was sleeping like a baby. What you're saying is, on that day... Officer Marshall! May I ask you one thing? Fire away, partner. It's a free country. Just remember, I must have to decide whether or not to answer. Why did you do this? Stealing a detective's ID, injuring a police officer? This is no small offense! Moreover, you're an officer yourself. This will have serious consequences. It can't just be forgiven with a simple cut in salary. Not that salary cuts are ever a valid solution! Like I said, it's even your case. This was mine. I'll do anything it takes to get an answer I'm satisfied with. Okay. The witness has an unusual amount of zeal. Let's hear more. I can't just forget the SL9 incident. You know why? Beyond said.
Objection!
Officer Marshall, I think I understand. I think I know why you care so much about the SL9 incident. Sounds like you've been sipping too much cactus juice, partner. I have the SL9 incident file here. The name Marshall is mentioning here. In the list of murder victims, Neil Marshall. Are you related to this man? Neil Marshall? Yeah. Sure you've heard of that. I'm sure you've heard the name. 2 years ago. Oh. You received the same lousy prosecutor award you got. What? A Prosecutor? You must be talking about the King of Prosecutors Award. Now remember? Prosecutor Neil Marshall. He handled the L9 case before I did. That's right. That's right, he was killed. And the case fell into your hands. But what's his relation to you? You're my brother. Okay, כן, שני אחים. וואו. ואח שלו נהרג על ידי הג'ו דארק הזה. They were investigating the murders of Damon Gant, then deputy of chief of police. The group of detectives I was a part of worked under them. We were desperate to prosecute the killer. Joe Dark. My brother fought Dark and was killed. It was the first time Dark got behind any evidence. That was all we needed. It was arranged and incinerated. The case was finally closed. At least, according to the bulk reports. What do you mean? My brother couldn't be killed by Joe Dark. I know my brother better than anyone. No one could have beaten him in a fight. And that's it. That's your reason for your insane actions. There's more to my brother's death than what the Gregors say. No matter how much you try to hide it, you can't fool me. Huh. Well, at least one thing's for certain. Now we know what happened at the police department on the day of the crime. That was the last day the SL9 case could be reopened. Not satisfied with the resolution, Officer Marshall planned to steal the evidence. Disguising himself as Detective Goodman, he entered the evidence room. Officer Meekins confronted him, so he rendered him unconscious and fled. Yes, this mystery has finally been cleared up. No murder took place at the police department that day. זה רק מה שאתה prosecutor's office spoken lot. למה עוד פעם? The things that happen by chance never cease to amaze. At exactly the same time as the murder at the prosecutor's office, this fake murder was going on at the police department. Chance? It's gonna be more than just that! So, if no one was murdered at the police department on the day of the crime, that means the murder in the prosecutor's office parking lot was the real one. Which, in turn, means only one person could have committed the crime. Chief Prosecutor Lana Sky.
Objection!
But wait! I thought he wasn't reaching yesterday's trial!
Objection!
Which is why we examined the incident at the police department today. But there's only one reason that it was not convicted yesterday. There are yet to remain the mystery of the simultaneous murder at the police department. Seems to me, the boys got a draw on you, partner. All of the mysteries at the police department have been resolved. No doubt about it. A sole murder took place at the prosecutor's office. The only suspect is Alana Sky. And the testimony of one Angel Star is completely incontestable. If you have a response, by guessing a word or less. הכל שלי כואב! Arrest my case. This trial has reached its conclusion. There's no room for doubt. Well done, Mr. Wright. Thanks to you, I didn't need to waste my time disproving this the alleged murder at the police department. There's no doubt what I proved today is true. The bare metal on the security camera's tape really was fake. But I didn't realize that would end up proving Lana guilty. Oh my god. Now then, the time for the verdict has arrived. This court finds the defendant. Hold it! I'm getting Martin. Emma! Yun! Wait! Emma! Makarana! Magaya ko na sa That was an objection. A scientific objection. Right? What do you mean, right? Mr. Wright, are you this girl's guard? Law! You are? Yes, sir. Please, Your Honor. All I'm asking is a minute of your time. Please hear me out. Mr. Wolf, please. My God. I don't want to leave any loose ends. You want a minute? I'll give you free. Okay. I was kind of in shock. I mean, quite obvious alliance from the joke door killings. Now that she mentions it, the name of both Sky sisters were in the file. Ken! But that's what I figured out. What Officer Marshall was trying to do that day. So I knew. His fingerprint had nothing to do with the crime. That left only one thing. The other handprint. You mean the traces of blood found on Detective Gumshoe's locker? No fingerprints were found on it, right? No, but I figured if I examine it scientifically, I'll be sure to find a clue. So, I ran over there and looked at it again. So did you find something? No. Emma, you sick fuck! Oh my god. Huh? Sorry. Guess I'm not much of a scientific investigator after all. Is that all? Please don't be mad. Just an ice custard. Emma, whatever. And I'm just an attorney, trying to protect your fucking dumb sister. Emma, what the fuck, Bebet? Who's right? Those stretches of blood are the only clue we have. We can't find something wrong with them. Please, Mr. Wright, you're a professional. If anyone can say wrong, it's you. Me? Oh boy! Masha! Time's up. No, that is right. Regardless of the incident of the police department, any reason of doubt remains. כן, תתן, איזה קודם. הולך לגמרי את זה, אבל המשחק עכשיו מסביר את זה בקלות. הבלו בג'ר עומד בדיוק איפה שהלוקר של גמשו נמצא. אבל איכשהו עדיין יש דם שם. You'll be served with trouble, but I don't want more. Look at the footprints that have been discovered around here. Is there a problem with this? It's so high. Sorry I can't be of more use. But still, if I can't find anything wrong with that one, please answer my question, Mr. Wright? We'll have all day. Yes, Your Honor. If I ever need to concentrate, it's now. What could be wrong with the handprint on Detective Gumshoe's locker? Could there be something I'm missing? I object!
Objection!
This handprint left by the crime scene clearly shows the contradiction! Now that you can see as clear as that you're grasping, Mr. Wright. It's apparently intense at floor plans. No. Is there a problem with them? Yes, this is strange. Take a look at these floor plans. Something is missing. Missing? You mean something that hasn't been drawn on there? Yes! Something that, when drawn, will completely change the meaning of the blood mark. I get scared, shovel my shoe! A blue badge on my נפש הגמשו. איפה שהלכנו של גמשו, ועדיין יש פה את טביעת יד פה. That's right, if I didn't simply try to buy time. Very well, Mr. Wright. With all this evidence here, there's gotta be something I can use. Which I think can be prove what's missing in the floor plans. As security footage. Take that! As they say back west, even a blind man can hit with buckshot. That is, as long as he's facing the general direction. It seems Mr. Wright's not sure which direction to face. How's the evidence? It's no use! The moment there is a greater chance of me being wrong. Just go down, check out another one. What the evidence room was like on the day of the crime. Okay. This is only another chance. I'll forfeit this card. Okay. I think it's half like a blue badge. What about that piece of plywood? The blue badge! Master of the police force. Defender of truth, guardian of proof. Explain yourself, Mr. Wright. Please look at the floor plans of the crime scene. The blue badge is not here. So what would happen when we put him in? This is where he was dancing at the time of the crime. Well, what? That's right! So long as the blue badger is dancing here, it would be possible to place a handprint at the spot on the locker. What? Kid! Oh my God! That means... What exactly does that mean? It means it can't be done! What are you saying? Both traces are undeniably found on that locker. But it's... okay. Don't look at me! I didn't put it there! But sort of... It's really scientifically. Mouth shut, Emma! Emma! Oh, no. Officer Meekins was the one who brought the blue badge into the evidence room, right? Without putting down, it would be impossible to have a handprint on the locker. So that must be this blood mark was left before the blue badge was brought in. Just one moment. Will not allow such a far-fetched balderdash in my courtroom. May sound far-fetched, Your Honor, but it's the only possible explanation. On February 21st, in the police department's evidence room, blood was spilled not once, but twice. Oh. One crime was captured on the stick, taken by the security camera. Officer Meekins cut his head from which trivial amount of blood fell. The problem is, the other time. Someone went prior to the struggle shown on the stake. It had to have been Detective Goodman, like he was really murdered.
Objection!
That's ridiculous. I refuse to accept your absurd claim.
Objection!
The murder portrayed in the security camera has been proven to be a fake. However, that does not explain the blood mark found in the locker.
Objection!
My God. So then, as when this murder you propose really happened? When did it take place? I demand you show evidence that proves when it occurred. When did the first incident occur? Summarize the events claims that prior to Officer Meekins being caught by Jeff Marshall was posted as Detective Goodman, another incident took place in that evidence room. That's right! Officer. Okay, חזרתי לב בבקשה! שזה הסוף של הטריאל. That's right! The blood mark on the locker proves this! Very well, it does. When did this first incident occur? The surgeon said. Proof must be presented. Proof that shows when the murder took place. There's only one piece of evidence that can show us that. Now then, will the effects present its evidence? What shows when the first crime took place? ID card. הרי יש את זה. בסדר לאחר מכן אדוארד ואח מיקינס. ואז מג'ייק ואז מיקינס עוד פעם, אז זה לפני זה, זה אומר שזה רק יכול להיות כל מה שקורה פה. Take that! If the guy took place inside that evidence room, then the killer would have had to enter it. And in order to do so, an ID card would have been required. An ID card? Oh, the ID card record! Again. Go. Officer Meekins brought the blue battery panel into the evidence room at... Let's see here. 4:50 p.m. Crime took place before that time, and it would be... 4:40. Ah! Zedwood. Ah! Miles X! Just what have you done? I never figured you had the nerve, boy. Drop the act, witness. It doesn't take a lot of thought to figure out it couldn't have been me. Nope, I ain't getting it. I'm afraid I don't understand either. Still, from the rumor, yes, that blood was there. However, when the second crime took place, both Officer Meekins and Officer Marshall failed to notice the blood. That means the blood from the first crime was wiped away by the real murderer. I would have had just 10 minutes to murder the victim and carry out his body away. Clear up the blood, and unfortunately, that's physically impossible. That would be... The crime must have taken place before the stage would enter the evidence room. Let's look at the chart again. Natak Alphabet 3. There's only one other card number remaining. 77777777. Talk about a lucky number. Wait, that doesn't make sense. How could Detective Goodman have entered the evidence room? Oh. there is no record of his card being used beforehand, he must have entered along with the real murderer. That's the only plausible explanation. He went in with 77777. Mr. Sturgeon, look into this HSAP. What else? Whose ID number is 77? That's 17 too many. Unfortunately, I'm unable to look up the owner of that ID card. At least, at present. What? Explain yourself, son. This ID number belongs to someone with a rank of a captain or higher. Someone who is a so-called executive officer. We don't have the authority to inquire such a person's identity.
Objection!
But that's ridiculous! Just how? I'm not finished talking, Mr. Wright. There's only one situation in which we can be granted such authority. If an official charge against an executive is accepted. An official charge. You're all alike, aren't you? With your cover-ups and your forgeries. Just how the prosecutor's office operates.
Objection!
Huh? I take pride in my work, Officer Marshall. I would appreciate it if you would keep your slander to yourself. Slander, is it? Okay. Let me ask you a question. Yes? No. Not to you. To her. The defendant stayed sitting over there. Your own little executive. Lana?
Objection!
Don't be stupid. She's been charged with murder. Of course, we've looked up her ID number, and it's not that number. Don't blame me for a fool, partner. That's not what I want to ask. All I want to know is one thing. About that incident. Yes, on my incident. Answer me this, Chief Prosecutor. In that trial 2 years ago, did you really only use legitimate evidence? Do you need a witness to repeat this question, Chief Prosecutor? I am fine, Mr. Edgeworth. 2 years ago, I was in charge of the prosecution for that trial. Entirely. Occasionally, we feel the powerlessness of the law. At least, I did. God. Lana. I began prosecuting in order to suppress crime with the law. But before I realized it, we were the ones being suppressed by the law. Just what are you saying? I'll ask you again, Chief Prosecutor. During that trial 2 years ago, did you really present all the evidence in the court? Can you look me and investigate that crime in the eye and say that you did? Chief Prosecutor, you did. I'll have to, Officer Marshall. Why won't you answer him? Drastic crimes requires drastic measures. That's just the way it is. We did what we had to do. We did what we had to. In order to get the verdict he deserved. But Lana! Even if it involved forging evidence. Oh my God! Wow! אז ג'ייק לא הלך על כלום. הוא כן נראה שיש משהו. See, that's what I'm talking about. No! My God. Order! Why does the fuck cause such a stir? The Catholic court could not make well. And the conclusion of the trial would have to wait until the following day. Oh my God, day shalosh! Holy shit, Lana! What the fuck? Ashka, what the fuck? זהו, זה הפיינל דיי! אבל אני לא הולך להמשיך מפה, כי הכל אצלי כואב. כן, די 3 אינבסטיגיישן. הכל כל כך כואב בשבילי, אומייגאד. אני אסיים את הפרק של היום פה. אז מקווה שנהנתם, כאן היה ירין, נתראה בסרטון הבא, שאני מקווה שנהנתם, וירין.